Welcome back to another lesson, guys. In this lesson, we're going to look at stem and leaf plots, split stem and leaf plots, and back-to-back stem and leaf plots. Let's jump in. So let's begin by looking just at stem and leaf plots. So what is a stem and leaf plot? So each piece of numerical data, so any sort of data that has numbers, is split into two parts, a stem and a leaf. So if we have the number 15, we split that in stem and leaf. This is our stem and this is our leaf. Now our leaf is the very last number of our number, so the last digit of our number, should I say, and the stem is all of the other numbers in front of that. So you could have multiple stems. We're focusing on the leaf, which is just that last number, that last digit. So the stem is 1 and the leaf is 5 here. In this one, it looks like we have just one digit, but we don't. We remember that we can add as many zeros before this as we want. So we put a 0 as our stem and our leaf is 8. Again, so we split it, remembering that we split between the second last and the last digit. Everything before is our stem. Whatever is after is our leaf, so our stem here is 18. So the leaf is always the last single digit in the data. So our stem is 18 and our leaf is 3. I want you to pause this, go and do these, and then come back. Okay, so stem 1, leaf 6. For 53, we have stem 5, leaf 3. For 178, we have stem 17 and leaf 8. For 29, we have stem 2, leaf 9. For 5, we have stem 0, leaf 5. And for 76, we have stem 7, leaf 6. So hopefully you got those. So how do we turn this into a graph? This is the important thing now. So we have all this data here and we need to put it into a graph. So the first thing we need to do is find our lowest value and our highest value so that we can work out what stems we need. Okay, so in this case, we draw a little table like this, like a cross almost. We put our stem at the top, our leaf on the other one, and we put all our stems underneath, so 0 being here, all the way up to 5. All stems must be included. Now, just because there might not be a 20 or a 30 something, we must include all stems. So we've got 4 and 5. So you find your lowest, you find your highest, our lowest stem being 0, our highest being 5, and then we write every stem in between. We don't skip any. And then what we do is we just simply go through and we start to add these leaves on this side. So we had 4 and 8. We don't put a comma between our data. We just write the numbers as they are. Stems of 1, we have 10, 12, another 12, so we write them as many times as we need to. So there's 2 12s, so we write 2 2s there. 3 for 13, 5 for 15, another 15, 17, 18, and they must go in numerical order. So you can see here 0, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 8 is numerical order. And then we keep going, making sure we include all of them. As you can see, we had no 40 anything, so we just leave it blank, but we still must include that stem there of 4. So what's the most common number here? Now to do this, we don't go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8s, 2 7s, 4 5s. No. What we do is we look for the one that has the most common. So here we have 4 and 8, doesn't occur more than once. Then we have 0, 12, 12. So 12 occurs twice, 15 occurs twice, 18 occurs once. And our most common number is 28 because we see we've got 3 8s here, so that must mean 3 28s. So more than anywhere else. So our most common number is 28, not 8. So it's really important you don't get those confused. Okay, the last thing we need to also remember is we must include a key for our stem and leaf plot. So what we do is we write key ... or key equals 1/3, which is the same as 13. So that if someone looks at this, they can go, oh, 1, 0 equals 10. If this was like a 162, we would go 16 line 2 equals 162, like that. Okay, but you must always include a key. Okay, answering the following questions about this stem and leaf plot. What does the key mean? So the key represents, it shows the stem and leaf for one number. Okay, so a stem of 1 and a leaf of 9 represents 19. That's what this key is telling us. What is the largest number in this plot of data? So the largest number is 26. So we'd go to the bottom stem and the last leaf. So 26. What's the smallest number? So the smallest stem, the smallest number is 2. How many numbers are there? So we have 2, 5, 8, so that's 3 numbers. 10, 17, 19 is 7 numbers. 23 is 8. 26 is 9, so there's 9 numbers. What's the most common number? Well, in this leaf we have 7 occurring twice. No other numbers occur twice, so 17 is the most common number. Okay, so let's identify 3 wrong or missing things from the following stem and leaf plot. So it's supposed to say stem and leaf plot there. I want you to pause it, see if you can figure out a couple that we've kind of spoken about through this video. So the 3 I've come up with: there's no key included, must always include a key. There's a missing stem between 0 and 2, there's no 1 there. And the leaves are not in numerical order. 2, 5, 3 is not numerical order. So they're 3 mistakes. You might have come up with something else, but they're the 3 that I've picked. Let's look at a split stem and leaf plot. So if there's a lot of data on one particular stem that would make it too long, we do a split stem and leaf plot. So what we do is we're splitting the stem into 2 and putting half the leaves on one and half the leaves on the second one. So you can see here we've got 0, I should have put a 0 there, but 0, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. So the first stem here is for 0 to 4 leaf. So you can see 0, 3 and 4. And the second stem with the asterisk is for 5 to 9 leaves. And that's how we do a split stem and leaf plot. Okay, let's look at back-to-back stem and leaf plot now. So a back-to-back stem and leaf plot is what we see here. We have a stem down the middle and 2 sets of leaves either side. Boys on one side, girls on one side for this case. The important thing to note is that everything on the right of the stem is like we've already done with a single stem. But if you look, single leaf, but if you look over on the left-hand side to the boys, you can see that the lowest number starts closest to the stem. So it goes 1, 1, 5, 3, and we go from lowest close to the stem to highest further away. That's really the most important thing. Now every stem and leaf on this side represents a number for the boys. Every stem and leaf on this side represents a number for the girls. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you have any questions, please make sure you ask. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks, guys.